I was just pulling my annual credit report, like any good finance nerd, and boom, someone had tried to apply for credit in my name. I didn't even realize anything was wrong until I saw this. Now, that is not my phone number, but no warning, no alerts, just there. This is why pulling your credit report is so important. Not once a year, but way more often. Okay, you're wondering, why is this called an annual credit report? I just said you should pull it way more often than that. Well, here's the embarrassing part. I didn't even know that annualcreditreport.com now gives weekly access to your reports. Like, until this video, yeah, the guy teaching credit has been pulling like it's 2023 because they changed it 2 years ago. Apparently, we all make mistakes. But please drop a comment if you didn't know this either. I don't want to be alone. If it's been a while for you too, or you've never pulled credit reports, don't stress. Let's fix this together. In Wednesday's video, I talked about credit worthiness and how fraud prevention directly impacts how safe you look to lenders. Want to look like a low risk borrower and protect your identity? Keep your profile clean and keep it consistent. You'll see I've got just one version of my name, social security number, and date of birth. That's good. But I've got 3 phone numbers listed. One isn't even mine. If someone applies with that number, how does a lender know which is legit? So here's our key takeaway: one identity, one address, one phone number, and one social security number. Inaccuracy invites fraud and makes you look risky to lenders. So let's take a look at how you can see this information for free. You'll start by Googling annual credit reports or going to the link that I'll drop in the description. It should be the first result that you see here, annualcreditreport.com. Click Request Your Free Credit Reports, then click that little green button again. On this page, you'll fill out all of your personal details and click Next at the bottom. At this stage, you'll decide whether or not you'd like to request all your reports at once. This mattered a whole lot more in the past when you could only do this once per year. My tip: go ahead and pull all 3 if you're applying for credit soon. Otherwise, stagger them to space out disputes and updates. This is incredibly important. At this stage, you should download or print your reports. We want to be able to reference them if we're doing any disputes. Watch out for that next report button. This, I swear it moves depending on the credit bureau, but it's in a different location depending on which site you're on. Once you click on that, it should allow you to return to annualcreditreport.com. Seriously, tell me in this step if you didn't also struggle on TransUnion. I didn't film it because data privacy, but let me know. And then your final step is just repeat for the other 2 bureaus. That's it. Unless you find something weird like this. Anyway, I'm off to work on some disputes. Hit subscribe if you want to follow along and maybe watch me make a few more credit mistakes.